Hello, everyone. My name is Brendan, and welcome to Our Life in Horror. My mouse battery died, so this is what I'm fidgeting with here. Yeah, what is going on, everyone? I hope you're having a good. What's today? Thursday. It's almost the weekend. So some new movies came out. Hopefully, everybody got to go check those out. So until I get a new battery, I'm gonna be a little behind on the chat, I guess. I'll maybe message Sam up and see if I can get those going. Double A Sam. She's in the chat messaging. But we are going to be talking about a old horror movie today, chosen by our wonderful guests on, and we also got my co-host on here, who I'll bring on first. We got Beau, Mr. Critic After Dark. How are you, sir?
I am good. Thanks for having me. It's been over 2 months since I've been on YouTube, so I'm a little bit rusty. You're gonna have to bear with me.
Oh, that's okay. I'm excited to know what everybody's thoughts are on this movie because Allie and Anthony picked a movie that we haven't seen before. Actually, this was the first time watch for me and Beau.
Yes, it was.
So, I guess first off, we should do a roundtable here and describe what we do. Mr. Beau, Critic After Dark, would you like to go first?
Yeah, sure. Right now I've been on like a pretty long break. This is my first time in a couple months I've been on YouTube. But it's pretty much because my house is so freaking hot. And when I do YouTube, I have to turn my air conditioners off. I have to shut my windows because I live on a very busy street and it's so loud. Like right now, I'm already got sweat coming down my head. So yeah, I'll be back up full running as soon as the weather starts to get a little cooler. But yeah, I just do what we're doing. Just watch movies, talk about them, and have fun.
Awesome. Anthony and Allie, what are you guys up to?
I'm more active on like Instagram and Letterboxd, but every once in a while I'll do a live stream if the right people
Just one
want me on, so, which is more often this channel. Hey Sam, thanks for saving the day.
Yep.
And you?
And then I'm just Anthony's Horror and More, and just do movie unboxings, collectible unboxings, talk about movies, especially horror more than anything. But that's why I added the and more, because I would like to talk about other stuff like action movies, dramas, sci-fi, because I like all the different genres. But horror is definitely my number one. Horror and thrillers, gotta love them. Yeah, that's about it, really.
Yeah.
Awesome.
My second favorite genre nobody likes, and that's martial arts films.
Oh man!
I'm like I've watched probably 200 Shaw Brothers movies in the last 2 years, and I can't even talk about those. I have nobody to talk to them about. Just keep it all to myself.
Yeah, there's like a whole nother like section of YouTube where there are people that just love the kung fu films and all that stuff, man. So there is a crowd for it for sure.
You just have to find them.
You just gotta find them.
Yeah.
Sorry, my mouse still isn't working.
Still broken on you?
Still broken.
Darn.
Unless I put the battery in the wrong way.
Upside down.
Oh, you know what? I think I did. Okay, let's see if this works. We were just talking too about going to buy a new one, but there we go.
There we go.
Perfect.
All right. So as you guys did see, the links for everybody's channels are in the chat. Thank you so much to our awesome moderator, Ryan Swayze.
Ryan.
Also saying, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much. We got Hall and Oates in the chat. What is going on?
What's up, Mr. Oates?
Hello.
Ooh, Rob, I'm jealous. I have no idea what this movie is. I just wanted to say hi before going to see Weapons later tonight.
Ooh, have fun, Rob.
Yeah, I think we just booked. We booked our seats for tomorrow.
Oh, cool.
Nice. Yeah, I'm excited for that. It looks good.
Yeah, me too. The trailer looks really good. Anyway, I haven't seen any new ones, but like the old ones.
I just watched like the teaser about a month ago, or whenever the trailer came out, a couple weeks or something. but I like to keep my trailer watching to a minimum.
Yeah,
Me too.
same here. Yep. They're hard to avoid though, but
Yes.
Yeah, it is. We got Prince in the house. Look at these two lovebirds.
Whoa! What's up, AAA?
What's
Let's
up,
go,
Prince?
bud. Talk about martial arts films. Prince loves martial arts movies. He actually just sent me a top 10 list. Well, actually, he added 2 more, so top 12 martial arts films to check out. He just sent me that last night. So,
Wow.
yep.
That's cool. Fellow fans.
Yeah.
See, if I remember right, I heard about this movie through Anthony, and I did watch it a while back.
That's right. Yeah, you did. Yep.
Nice. So I'd wanted to buy this movie because I know Scream Factory put out a Blu-ray.
Yep.
Yeah, quite some time ago.
Yeah, it's been out for a long time. You could probably find that for a fair price because it's been out for quite a while.
Not here in the lovely Canada.
Well, I know what's funny
because
though is I know
looked and I could not get it for a fair price.
Damn. I was gonna say Brendan's like the master of Facebook Marketplace, so I know if there's a deal out there, he'll find it.
I know. You couldn't find it either, right? For a reasonable price?
I didn't even bother trying. I looked at I looked at Amazon, and then I was like, nah, that's about as far as I'm willing to go for this movie I haven't seen yet. So
no, that's fair.
I'm like,
yeah.
It was on Tubi, so I was like, perfect. I'll just watch it there and see how it goes.
That's where I watched it too.
Yeah.
Hopefully it looked decent on there. I
It
think
did.
that's where I watched it for the first time, and I remember it looked good. So.
It did look good, actually. I was surprised.
Let's see. Rob's throwing some love your way, Beau. If you're hot, just peel off that Rob Zombie shirt and show us the goods.
No stripping.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Gotta save that for the OnlyFans.
Yeah.
That's for the members only.
Exactly.
Anthony, what did you think of Sherlock Holmes? Hit me with it.
Oh man, Allie just showed me that one for the first time. The one with Robert Downey Jr. And Jude Law. Yeah, that was my first time watching that. And I know it's weird because it just kind of missed me because you would think I would have saw that back then, especially because I was like, but no, I thought it was really good, man. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Beautiful cinematography, great action. I like the he likes to do the slow down action sequences and all that kind of stuff. So it's very stylized. The acting was all good, and it's surprisingly pretty funny movie too. Like there's a lot of jokes in there. Jude Law and Robert Downey Jr. going back and forth with each other like brothers, basically, was really funny. So I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Yeah,
yep.
Yeah, I like it too.
You guys like that one?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's one of the genres. I think I have a copy of it still on DVD. I really liked it actually when it first came out. I haven't seen it since, but I remember watching the shit out of it when it first came out.
Oh, very cool.
I'm a pretty big Sherlock Holmes fan in general, actually. I even I've watched all the classics.
Have you seen the show Sherlock?
I have.
It's really good.
I didn't finish it. I made it to the end of the 3rd season, and I just started it maybe 3 weeks ago because I just bought it. So it's been really good. It's really like way better than I was expecting it to be. Yeah. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Nice. We got Prince here saying Shaw Brothers. Oh yes, baby. Thanks for summoning me, Critic After Dark. We got Rain of Horror in the house. What is going on, Rain? We haven't not seen you in a while.
Rain.
We got Eli. What's going on?
What's up, Eli?
Thank you so much. Do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Try to get us up to the big old 1,000 mark by the end of September would be awesome. We got Gory Tiger in the house as always.
Tiger! There it is. It's a must.
Oh, here we go. Beau, don't show off your goodies without payment first.
Oh.
From the wife.
Nice.
I
heard that. Turn my light on over here because I've noticed that I'm getting really dark really quick. The sun's going down, so I'm just gonna disappear for about 5 seconds.
Of course. Let's see. Sam says end of September, maybe the year for the 1,000 subs would be awesome.
It would be. Yeah, I think you guys are well on your way, man.
Hopefully, fingers crossed. I'm just having fun. That's all that matters. Last week I got to do a life, which my wonderful co-host could not be a part of. So I just quick question. What? Oh, he's gone.
All right.
That's
I was
okay.
gonna say, Allie and I just finished watching your live stream that you did talking about life. We just finished it like maybe an hour ago or so, and it was that was a really fun stream because we both enjoy that movie quite a bit. So it's a great watch.
There we go.
Oh,
Really
awesome.
awesome sci-fi horror film. That you get, like you were talking about, some of the decisions with the characters that get picked off and stuff. You're like, whoa, and you get some good like effects in there too. I mean, some decent, especially for a horror movie, because horror movies usually kind of get like the lower budget stuff, but that film looks really good, very crisp, and yeah, I really like that. I really enjoy Life.
Yeah, me too.
The movie Life.
Yeah. I hate Life. I am supposed to be on that episode actually, but I freaking love that movie too. I think I gave it like a 4.5 out of 5 on Letterboxd.
Yeah. Nice.
It's really solid. It paid so much tributes to the Alien.
Yeah.
Like killing off Ryan Reynolds early. It's kind of the same thing they do in Alien with Tom Skerritt. Like it's just, I don't know, so many homages.
Yeah, and just how smart the alien is too.
Calvin.
Exactly.
Calvin.
And slowly growing as the movie goes on, just like the Xenomorph.
And I love the ending too, Brendan. I love the ending.
Me too.
Love
yeah,
it,
one of the best endings in like recent years, because I don't think anybody could have seen that coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
We got. Oh, I'm glad you liked it, Beau. Hopefully you're excited for this week's sci-fi episode as well, but we'll talk about that at the end. But Sam's throwing out that she likes the Jurassic Park shirt, which I've always wanted.
Nice.
I've never had one, and I've never gotten one before, so she picked me up one.
That's a classic.
Awesome.
All right. Well, I'll get into some. Well, first off, I guess I should ask Anthony and Allie. I know that you guys. Why did you make us pick? Why watch this movie, American Gothic?
Well, we had like a list. We're like, oh, let's see if Brendan's seen any of these ones, and then you had seen all the other ones, and then we were like, okay, well, except for American Gothic. So that was one of the big reasons. But one of the reason we chose it is just because it is such a like small kind of indie horror film that not a lot of people have heard of or discuss. And we both enjoy it. It's a lot of fun, and it's kind of twisted too. So it's got some of that weirdness I like. What about you, Ellie? What do you think?
Yeah, I don't remember how we decided. I think we were looking through like our Scream Factory setup, which is actually further up here behind us, and we were like,
Yeah.
"Ooh, these are some kind of deeper cut titles that people don't really talk about, that are fun watches. Maybe we could talk about this one." And it worked out that you hadn't seen it, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think out of like all 12 movies you sent me, it was the only one I hadn't seen.
Yeah. Yeah, we're like, oh dang, okay. Yeah, because we sent you quite the variety too. Because we're like, oh, what about this one? What about that one? Da, da, da. But yeah, I'm glad you hadn't seen this one because it's a trippy movie for sure.
It is. It's it is quite the movie. I'll say that for now. I couldn't believe what was unfolding behind, like in front of my eyes watching it watched it 2 days ago because I had stuff to do last night, so I didn't. It's not totally fresh, but I did get to it. But I'm gonna hit up the chat here real quick. We got that horror couples in the house. Hello, Kaylee and Robbie. Thank you so much. Their link is also in the chat there for anybody who is not already subscribed to that amazing channel. And yeah, that's it. So I will get to some fun, just some general stuff about the movies, and then we'll get into some spoiler-free thoughts. So let's see. American Gothic was released May 20th, 1988. It was directed by John Hugh. There's not a budget on here or a box office. It has an IMDb score of 5.8 out of 10, a Rotten Tomatoes score of 51%. Let's see. And the synopsis is Ma, Pa, and their backwoods brood show stranded show stranded teens some hospitality, then kill them. The cast, pretty straightforward.
I love that breakdown. And then kill them.
Rod Steiger, who was in Amityville Horror. It took me all the whole night trying to figure out who that was.
Yeah, he's been in a lot of stuff. He's actually like a fairly big time actor, you know.
I'm like, why is this guy so great? And where's he? What else has he been in? Like, I recognize his eyes, you know. It also stars Giovanna Di Carlo, Sarah Trogov. I'm going to butcher some of these names. Mark Erickson, Caroline Barclay, Michael Pete J. Pallard, and I think I'm just going to leave it at. I'll do Mark Lindsay Chaplin as well.
Yeah, luckily it's not a big cast, so it's not too bad. Yeah.
It's not a big. You think it's not a big cast until it is a big cast.
Yeah, it keeps growing.
Yeah, and it also stars Janet Wright. So I'm gonna leave it at that because I started writing down. I'm not gonna show those, but I started writing down the cast as I was watching the movie because I'm like, I want to remember. So like some of these old 80 movies, they like only say the name once, and then that's like the end of the character.
Yeah,
and like my list was like half, like almost the whole page by the end. I'm like, where do all these characters keep fucking coming from? Jesus.
Yeah, you're talking about one of my favorite parts about the movie too, is how like you keep meeting new additions to the family.
Yeah,
constantly.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess Anthony and Ali, since you guys have seen this movie already before, we will go with your spoiler-free thoughts.
Ooh. You want to go first?
Sure. I really like this movie. I think it's fun and weird and over the top at times. And just the location I really love. I think it's beautiful. So it's a fun one to revisit. Fun one to show people as well if you have the chance. If they go in pretty blind. Because there's a lot of surprises along the way, I'd say.
Yep. Yeah, my spoiler-free thoughts would just be like, you know, there's a lot of 80s slashers out there, but I feel like this one brings its own style and kookiness. You know, it's just kind of twisted and macabre in a lot of ways, and I appreciate that about it because it could just be, you know, your typical slasher movie, but I think it does push itself a little beyond that too and gives you something a bit stranger. So, you know, I really enjoy American Gothic just for that alone, you know, and what you said too about the location as well is just beautiful. And it was filmed in Canada, which is awesome. Yep. It's a Canadian film. Yep.
Awesome. I haven't had a chance to look at fun facts yet, but that's good to know.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I seen that in the credits actually. It said special thanks to British Columbia.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about you,
Beau? Same. Everything you guys said, I agree with 100%. I had never seen the movie, so I had no clue. Based on the cover, which I'm pretty sure is based off like a famous painting, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
American Gothic.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to think. I was like, oh, this is probably going to be like super cheese. I've watched a lot of cheese. I didn't find this cheesy. I found it to actually be pretty, like, prestigious feeling. With Rob Steiger acting. Like, his acting was really good. It shocked me. I actually really freaking like the movie. I'll just keep it. Yeah.
Awesome. That makes us very happy. We got one out of the two. Let's see how Brendan feels. He's playing. Brendan's playing his cards pretty close to the vest there, you know. So we'll see.
You got to keep him guessing. I'm always wearing this poker face. I am a huge 80s fan, so I did like this movie. Spoiler-free thoughts. I like what you said, that it has its own like 80s flair, which I think is such a good thing about the 80s, is that even knowing most of them are all slashers, but they all have their own niche to them. And same with this one. Like it all has their own different spins. The 80s, you could just do whatever you wanted, it feels like. And I like that people just went for it and they went bold and big. So I do appreciate this movie. It definitely kept me on my toes and definitely had me saying what the fuck at least a few times throughout this movie. So I really did enjoy it.
Cool.
But before I get into some spoiler talk, we are going to hit the chat up again real quick. And Ryan Swayze has a YouTube channel up. Everybody go sub and subscribe.
Wow, heck yeah, man.
Subs. Awesome, Ryan. Movie discussion is on Sesh. I don't think we're smoking weed, are we? I don't think there's no particular ganja taking today. Sam saying best description. Let's see.
That is a really fun description of that movie.
I thought it was wrong because it was so simple and basic.
Yeah.
That horror couple who's going to see Weapons this weekend. Think we are going tomorrow. Anthony and Allie, are you guys going to go check this movie out?
We actually saw it today. We caught because they do these like earlier showings on Thursdays. You know how it used to be like Friday at midnight, go and catch the movie. Now they started doing it Thursdays, as early as like, this was cute. They did it at 2:17, which is, I don't know if you guys seen anything about the movie at all, but that's when like the event of the film happens is at 2:17. So they made the first showtime 2:17, which was pretty cute. But we both really enjoyed the movie a lot. We won't say anything about it, but we both
had to represent Zach Prager.
Yeah, Barbarian. But yeah, we both thought it was great, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. But, I still want to brew on it for a little while longer because there is a lot going on in the film, a lot of characters and stuff. So, but yeah, that was pretty great.
Yeah.
And I didn't have a Barbarian shirt, but I wore my faculty shirt because, it's about a teacher and there are multiple teachers in there. So, and kids going missing and stuff. So,
yeah. You were on theme.
Yeah, on theme. Yeah. Just no aliens. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Beau, any chance you're making it out this weekend?
I think I'm going next week for Weapons. This weekend's a little too chaotic. I'm also gonna check out Naked Gun next week as well because that movie looks freaking hilarious. So I'm gonna do both of those.
Nice. Who would have thought that Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson would be an item now?
Yeah.
Sorry to get off topic, but
it has to be addressed.
I mean, it's really good Naked Guns.
Yeah.
Because she just married her bodyguard, did she not? Like of 12 years or something like that. Like this bodyguard had been around for like ever, and she was like dating him for such a long time.
I have no clue. My knowledge of like who's dating who is really fucking weak.
I mean, it's Pamela.
Yeah.
Especially Pamela Anderson. I haven't heard anything about her since I was like 14.
Yeah,
and that's
the Baywatch days.
Yeah.
The Baywatch days, yeah.
She's had kind of a resurgence now.
Yeah,
she
with
was
that
in
movie.
that last Showgirl movie, and she did like a documentary on Netflix, I think it was, or maybe it was Max. That was really good. So, yeah, it's been cool.
Yeah, it's cool to see her popping back in. When I seen her at the Academy Awards last year, or was it this year? Yeah, this year's. It was actually surprising. It shocked me to see her there. I was like, oh, really? Pam Anderson for Academy Award? Mm-hmm. Kind of need to see this movie.
Yeah.
The movie was okay, but I thought she was really good in it, in The Last Showgirl.
Okay. I think that sounds like a Sam movie to me.
Maybe.
Let's see. Sam's also got we are going tomorrow. Oops, sorry, that wasn't the comment. We also really want to see Together. Yes, I am in for a new body horror movie. Please.
I think you two are gonna have a lot of fun with that one. I think you and Sam are gonna have a lot, and Beau, I'm sure you'll like it too. But I think just for you and Sam especially, Brendan, I think you're gonna have fun with that one.
We definitely did.
Yeah, because it's got some weird stuff in it, and I know you guys both appreciate the weirdness too. So all I'll say is the bathroom stall scene. Have fun with that.
Oh no,
that's got me excited.
All right. I'm still trying to figure out a day where we can actually go and check it out, just because we missed it opening weekend because we were so busy. So now it's probably gonna get lost, and we're gonna have to rent it. But We got Corey here. What is going on, Corey?
What's up, buddy?
Wookiees, movies, and reviews. Oh, movies and music. Sorry.
Yep.
Let's see. Eli is saying looking forward to him as well. Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
I think that's September 19th that comes out. I just saw a poster for it today.
Can I be like a bummer here? What is it? I have never heard of it.
So it's the Marlon Wayans. Marlon Wayans is starring in it, and I know Jordan Peele is like the producer of it.
Okay.
Maybe. And is he the writer too, or is he just producing it?
I think just the producer, but I'm not
I think he's just producer. Yeah.
Okay. But it looks trippy, man. To say the least. I would say just because you're like me with the trailers. Just try to like avoid the trailers. But even if you do watch it, I feel like it didn't give away too much. It wasn't too. Did you watch that trailer? Because I had to watch it because it was playing before a movie. But yeah, it looks wild, man. It's a sports horror film.
Huh.
Yeah,
Football,
like about like
specifically.
football players and stuff like that. So
that's
interesting. I don't know.
Yeah.
What are you willing to sacrifice to be the best?
Yeah,
that's like one of the Marlon Wayans' lines.
Yes.
So it looks trippy. It looks great. Actually, I was
Yeah.
super stoked when I watched that trailer first time.
Awesome.
I think, and I'm pretty sure it is September 19th. Somebody correct me in the chat. Your wife's calling you out and she's telling you what you're doing. Beau and I will be going to see Weapons next week. Hopefully, going to see Naked Gun on Tuesday after dinner for our 23rd date anniversary.
Ooh.
Yeah. 23.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Tuesday, you're with me.
Yeah, I know. It's going to be a complicated one.
Uh-oh.
Scheduling conflicts.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying happy anniversary, early happy anniversary.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Let's see. Yo, definitely want to see some Swayze videos.
Definitely.
Let's see. We got a Rob comment here. What if they pissed us all off by blurting out the spoilers of Weapons right now?
I was actually thinking that you were going to. I'm like, I wonder how much he'll actually say right now.
No. Or especially when a movie literally just came out like today.
Yeah. You went to like a screener, basically.
We don't want to say anything about it, because who knows? Because people may have even avoided the trailers, so they might not know anything about it. So it's best to just be like, keep it to like, it was great, and then move on.
Yeah. That ending. Oh, man.
Right.
Let's see. Yo, Liam Neeson is totally tapping Pamela Anderson. Apparently the guy's hung. That's what I've been hearing. The dude's packing.
I've heard that too since like the 2000s.
Packing the
I don't
lightsaber.
know how we know that, but somebody must have said it somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, he's naked on set at points, I'm sure, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Everybody's giving a lot of love for Together. Rob is surprisingly, I didn't expect that from Rob.
Oh wow, Rob likes something.
Yeah,
that must mean something. Like movies.
Well, I noticed Rob likes he likes some of these like romantic horror films because like the relationships. So like Shape of Water has the relationship and all that stuff going on, and then Together has the relationship. So I'm starting to notice a theme with Rob and like some of the like horror movies and stuff that he likes.
Yeah, I heard his favorites like Debbie Does Dallas or something like that. Sorry, Rob.
It's Showgirls, okay? His favorite is Showgirls.
All right. My wife corrected me. Beau, it's me and you on Monday, not on your anniversary.
I thought we were doing Monday. I couldn't remember, so I didn't want to argue you on that one.
I totally forgot to. I just know what we're watching. Rob is wondering when he gets his bow time.
Ooh.
Okay. This is getting really personal.
And your wife is offering you up.
Okay. Yeah, it's been 23 years together. We might as well just go our separate ways at this point. I'll marry Rob now.
Awesome. Rob's favorite movie is Grinding Nemo. Oh, I don't
Hey,
remember
he's
that
the
one
one
from
that called it
Pixar.
that.
Oh, we got a question for Anthony and Allie. Are you going to do a weapon interview?
Oh, maybe like a review or something. Maybe that's what he means. Do like a weapons review or something like that.
Yeah, there we go. He corrected it.
Like maybe he meant like interviewing each other on it, like how we liked it or something. Probably not. We should start getting into that kind of stuff because it would be fun because we see so many movies together, and it's a good idea. We should, it's just kind of finding the time to do it.
But until then, we're both on Letterboxd and we both write reviews and stuff,
True.
so usually you can hear our thoughts on there.
Yeah.
So.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, gang. We want to get into this movie, but we'll get into some spoilers. If you haven't seen it, it's from 1988 or 87, so that's your own fault. Let's see. We're going to get into describe this movie in 3 words. Whoever wants to go first.
Ooh. Ellie, you got your 3 words ready to go?
Sure. I put ominous, entertaining, and surprising.
Ooh. And I put... Oh, go ahead, Beau, please.
No, I just said that's good.
Oh, okay. I just put scenic, creepy, and baby.
I had that too. I had baby, necrophilia, and God.
What was the third one you said? Sorry.
God.
Oh, God, yeah.
God, yeah.
Baby, necrophilia, and God. Those are 3 good words.
Interesting order there.
Well, those are all really good words. I put bad shit crazy about the 3rd character introduction because I was like, what is happening?
Yeah.
All right. Favorite character. This one's a tough one, I think.
Oh, this is hard.
Yeah.
I have a couple written down, and I haven't really fully decided on which one I like better, to be honest.
For me, I went with Cynthia.
Cynthia?
Yeah, because I like her character arc, especially when we get towards like the end.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Of course.
I like where it goes.
Me too.
I went with Rob. Rob was my favorite because he was like really silly and a nice person. And he had an awesome mullet too. So
He did. He definitely did.
you gotta respect the mullet.
So you guys went with like the good guys. My 2 or the evil fuckers?
I like it. No, I like that.
Like,
a lot of times I will go with the villains, just not this time. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna lean into Fanny. Like
Yes,
I honestly,
dude, yes.
Great choice.
this girl is selling the shit out of this role.
Yes, you're 100% right. You're 100% right. Yeah.
It was either her or her father. I really liked his acting, but
Yeah.
I'll stick with Fanny. I think he's awesome, or he's awesome. He's awesome.
What about you, Brennan?
Well, I also went with Rob.
Yeah.
Go.
Because I was like, out of all the characters from that side, I picked one from both. So I picked one from the group of kids, and then I picked one from the family.
Yeah.
I like Rob. He just has really good energy. Not
He does.
Rob Humphrey. He's got really good energy. He's a lot of fun. And when you first see him, you're like, oh, he's going to be the douchebag kind of character. And then he turns out not to be that. Like, he's a super polite and nice guy. And I was like, oh, damn, I actually like him. He's got a lot of fun. He's not a dickhead.
Yeah.
And then I went with Woody from the family side because I think Woody was so much fun. I think he was funny. I like his little like Irish outfit he's got going on. I had a lot of fun with Woody.
Especially when he's telling on his brother.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, the little tattletale.
Yeah.
Who's your least favorite character?
Ooh. Yeah, for me, that's definitely Paul. Just because, Paul doesn't really have that much to do. I mean, just kind of he gets left behind at the plane, but even before that, I didn't think he was like the best actor in the world or anything. So I'm kind of glad we left Paul behind. Let's leave Paul behind.
But there's actually like a reason why
That's
his
true.
character's barely in it, which we read up on. That actor was actually supposed to be the lead character, but he got into a brawl fight at a bar, and his face got so mangled up that they couldn't even like cover it all with makeup and stuff. So they had to like change things around and make Cynthia the lead, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I think it worked out. I think it worked out well, honestly, because I wasn't too blown away by his acting, but I thought the lady that played Cynthia did a pretty damn good job. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I went with that as well because like I don't know, it's hard. I'll go off of it though. I'll name. I think the brother Teddy, his character just like I don't know his scene that he has.
Yeah.
It's gross. So
Yeah.
I'll lean into him. I'll be like, that's too gross for me, buddy.
Yeah,
You deserve the
Great choice.
But yeah.
Did you say yours?
No, I thought about that one, but I went with Jeff because I wrote he was kind of bland, and I didn't feel much love between him and Cynthia. Like they're supposed to be this couple who have like a loss, but there was like no real relationship there. It's like weird.
That's true.
I don't know.
That's one of my issues too.
Yeah,
they didn't seem like they belonged together in a lot of ways. It's kind of weird. Yeah.
I think those are all valid points. Actually, I was also going to go with Teddy, but I do like the Jeff answer because Jeff's if it feels like a relationship of the time where he's still kind of like I don't know ownershipy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Yeah. I can definitely see arguments for both sides. This is like the hard one, but who do you guys think were like the best? The best acting.
The best acting.
For me, it was definitely Janet Wright who played Fanny. I thought she was like the best.
Yeah, I'm leaning there too. I don't know. It was just something about her. She got me. I actually liked her character a lot. So, like, obviously Rod Steiger, he's a prestigious like Academy Award level actor for back when he's younger, right? Who played Pa, but I'll go with Fanny myself as well. I'll stick with you.
I think Fanny is a great answer. I almost went with her, but I ended up going with Sarah Torgov as Cynthia because I really think because she's very warm and embracing and very kind to Fanny, which I enjoyed. And then when you see her have her like transformation basically when she like breaks down and she just kind of snaps, then I think that takes some really that takes a lot of talent to pull that off, to go from like this kind of endearing character, very kind and sweet, and then she just snaps and goes like more crazy towards the end. I don't know, I really appreciated that about her acting and everything. So I believed it. I believe both sides. So.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
But Fanny's also. It was close. Those two were like neck and neck.
It's hard because what you're saying is 100% true. Like her range is much deeper.
Yeah.
Cynthia, like she's showing a lot more acting range.
Yeah.
Which you do.
Exactly.
But Fanny's so likable. It's hard to be
she is. She's got a lot of charisma. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Brendan?
I had 4 down because I'm like, you got
cool.
Yeah, you got Fanny, you got Mom and Pa. I think they're both great actors and actresses, and then I also have Cynthia down as well. So it's really a toss up between all of them. Like Pa, when he comes out and does his little speech at the end about cursing out God and stuff like that.
Epic shit right there.
Yeah, and I wasn't sure where the scene was gonna go, but he was living that scene for that bit of the movie, and I just thought he was fantastic. Fanny. She's
Fanny.
she's something. She's something.
12-year-old Fanny.
Yeah, it's so jarring when she first comes on.
Yeah, her
because
13th
like
birthday.
no.
Yeah, you don't know what is gonna happen or what her mindset is, and then she turns into a child real quick, and it's like, whoa, what is happening?
Oh, dude.
And yeah, you already talked about Cynthia's range, Sarah Torgov. So yeah, I think all four of those actors like totally nail every bit of this movie.
For sure.
So yeah, Ma I
Yeah.
think's really good too.
Acting
And
was one of the highlights for me. I was shocked. I was expecting like super low budget cheese,
Yeah.
all about the kills kind of thing, and it isn't that. It's delivering like solid performances and shit. It kind of
Yeah.
threw me off.
yeah. Did anybody catch on to the score and soundtrack? Because I did not.
You know what? Yeah,
A little bit.
I like the music a lot,
Yeah, same here.
especially during the opening sequence where they're flying over the water. I thought it was like it gives you like a good kind of taste of the different score that is to come, like more
Yes.
joyous and lighthearted. But then there's like some harmonica thrown in there and gives
Very
you like a little
backwoods.
bit. Yeah, it was really cool.
And what's
Felt
cool
like
about that is
deliberate.
it ties in too, because during that plane ride you're hearing this like harmonica and all this stuff, but you're not seeing anyone playing it, you're just hearing that music. And then when they get to the campsite and they get all set up, then Rob comes out and he's playing the harmonica.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, that's cool. So it like ties into his character, and it sounded good too, because it was like you said, kind of uplifting but a little ominous too at the same time.
Yeah.
So yeah, really enjoyed the score. Yeah.
Yep, I'm there with you.
Yeah.
I'm with Brendan too. I didn't notice it. Like there isn't a ton of score. It's just little bits here and there, right? And when it does happen, it is like it did catch me. It reminded me of Deliverance.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Just like
exactly
backwoods.
Yes.
Something bad's about to happen, basically, but yet pleasant.
Yes.
Very weird.
Yeah. Which fits the tone of the movie brilliantly.
It does.
It really does. Yeah.
Yeah. I did like the opening credit sequence soundtrack, but after that, I was just trying to figure out what was happening in the movie.
Yeah.
Cinematography.
Beautiful. I mean, we both talked about that as well. It was just gorgeous. I mean, really, you got that ocean view, all the trees, and the landscapes, and especially, I'm sure we'll talk about it later, but the swing scene,
Oh yeah.
where you can see over the cliff and everything. I mean, really beautifully shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah.
Same here. They picked a perfect setting. You can tell it's in the BC mountains. It just looks beautiful. Every shot. Other than that, that's kind of the highlight. It's all shot like within the kind of cabin location, so
Yeah.
isn't a ton, but nature scenes are always up my alley.
Yep.
Yeah. The location is definitely a character within itself in this movie for sure.
Totally.
I do agree. I think for the most part, it's pretty standard shots back and forth. There's a shot where it's like looking through somebody's like glasses, watching. I think it was Rob wake up, and then I can't remember if you go through them or if you go above them. But I was like, that's a really nice shot. I really like that. And I love Ma and Pa's house. Like if that was like my cottage house, I'd be stoked. Minus all the life-size big dollies in the basement.
Oh my god.
Love it. My big dog.
But yeah, my big dollies. But yeah, great location altogether. From the house to the forest and the beach, even where they travel around the island pretty frequently, and you get to see like more into the woods and stuff. And I like how you can see the woods changing. So yeah, I think it's a really good spot. Allie, I'm banking on you for this one. For costumes and outfits.
Well, I got you. I wrote down several things.
Nice.
So I loved Rob's outfit. He's definitely serving a look with his like windbreaker and his like sweater and stuff. But then I also loved Jeff's acid wash jacket with like the Sherpa lining. That was nice. And then the character Lynn had like a black and white sweater that was cool. And then obviously all of Fanny's outfits were great.
That's right.
Yeah, like her nightgown, her first dress that we see her in, her birthday dress too. So she had some fun ones.
It's true. The only thing I would add on to that are those killer scarves that they were rocking.
Yeah, Rob's scarf that he tried on.
Yeah.
Or all the clothes from that wardrobe that
Yeah.
they put on when they were dancing and stuff. That was fun too.
Yeah.
But I thought all the characters had pretty good style, which was nice. So like unique looks and different hairstyles and stuff. So I liked that.
Yeah, totally. Agreed.
Yep.
Beau, do you get any costumes down?
I don't need to add anything to that. I chose
Yeah.
Fanny as my favorite dressed character just because of
Heck
all
yeah.
of just how
Same
silly
here.
it looks.
Same
But-
here. Yeah.
I'll throw out.
That's
I'll throw out Teddy. He's got like that hat. I don't know what
Yes.
is that called.
Well, so
Kinda-
the one scene they both had like the fireman hats on when they were going by the water to blow up the boat, and then before that they were playing cowboys and Indians. So they had, like I think the one had the cowboy hat on, and the one had like the Indian tribal I forgot what do you call that?
I think
I forgot the word for it, but like
Yeah.
the thing you put
tribal
on
headgear.
his head.
probably.
Yeah. Yep. So that was cool.
Yeah, they definitely went through a good couple outfit changes.
Even Mom and Pa, I feel like they had good outfits too. I mean, really everybody, like all the costumes were really good, I thought.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Nothing bland or anything. They all had personality.
Yeah, and
So I
it's
think
cool
you call
too.
it like a headdress. That's what it's called, right?
Headdress.
Like a tribal headdress.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
What the heck did I say? Headgear or something?
Close.
It's like what you call everything, basically.
Right.
I think it's headgear.
I do like how it's like contrasting these two like separate worlds or times interclashing with each other because they're so like 1950s, and then you have the 80s coming in with the young kids, and it's just a good clash. Even in outfits, on top of like mentality, morality, and all the other stuff. So, does anybody have any memorable lines?
Oh, I got one. I definitely got one. Oh man. So it's the birthday cake scene, and it's from Pa, and it's when he's talking to what's the heavyset son?
Was it Teddy?
Teddy, yeah.
Teddy.
And he's talking to Teddy, and he says, "Not you. You're always trying to be first. That's why you're so goddamn big." Because Teddy goes to grab the first slice of cake, and then Pa just lets him have it for it. It's so funny, man. That cracked me up because you're so goddamn big.
He shut that down real fast.
He did.
I had a few. One was "Don't you want to be in the clean plate club?"
Yeah.
And
I wrote
another
that one down.
was "I want you to see my baby." And that child never does finish a chore. And lastly, "In the name of God." Those were the ones I wrote down.
Yeah, those are all great. I didn't write any down, but I like the line, and I don't even know why I'm bringing it up. I'm never gonna remember it. It's the one where the one guy says to Pa outside, if the guy's coming to rescue them, like pick them up.
Yeah.
And he goes, well, there's two kinds of ifs. If he is or if he isn't or something like that. I just remember laughing really fucking hard.
It's
I
such
was
a
like,
bullshit answer.
yeah. Like, and it sounded like he delivered it prestigious, like,
Yeah.
well, there's two kinds of ifs, son. If he is or if he isn't. It's like, what? No shit.
Like, what the hell does that mean, man?
So he may come rescue you, may not.
Yeah.
I got a couple lines that wasn't brought up. I definitely brought up the clean plate club because I just thought that was hilarious. I put down Woods or Woods Gang because it was said like 5 times in a row. Maybe that should be in lines disliked. That was a Paul line actually, and he just kept saying it, and for some reason I wasn't buying like anything he said.
Dude, Paul sucks. Paul is the worst part. He's the worst part of this movie. Thank God he's only in it for like the first 10 minutes.
Aw.
Yeah, because he kept going on about woods or woods,
I
gang.
know.
Come on,
and
gang.
It's so annoying. I'm like, get him
Yeah.
out of here.
It's probably one of the
But-
producers that punched him out at the bar.
Yeah, probably. Like, thank God
Probably,
this
yeah.
movie didn't end up being his, man. It would have sucked.
They got the dailies back from that, and they're like, we don't like you anymore.
Right. They sent somebody to the bar to kick his ass.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see. I got two more I'll bring up that I do like. It's cold as the grave down there. I like that one. And then there will be no devil's play in this house.
Oh,
I
that's a
almost
good one.
Yeah.
had that one. I had that written down, but I was like, I'll keep it limited. But I like that one.
That's a
too.
great line too, yeah.
And the
That
40
one.
winks as well. They kept talking
40
about
winks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like when they're like making that joke, the two girls, about like, make sure you don't get your 20 winks or your 30 winks. You got to get your 40 winks. I was laughing at that too. That was really funny. Does anybody have any lines that are disliked besides woods or woods gang?
Just yeah, everything that Paul said.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll just go.
I didn't write
We'll go
it
Paul's dialogue.
I don't remember the exact line, but it was mainly just because it was mean. What Lynn said about Fanny's face being like bloated and stuff. I was like, that's too far. Like, why do you got to make it personal like this? You know?
Yeah,
It
that
Just
was
mean.
her stab. She deserved a good fucking death after that one.
She did, yeah. 'Cause that was cruel, man. That was really cruel.
Yeah.
Like, damn. Almost felt bad for the actress that playing Fanny. Like, dang.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, the poor actress had to sit there listening to someone say that to her.
All right, well, speaking of good kills, who's everybody's favorite kill?
Ooh. You want to go first?
Sure.
What's your favorite one?
My favorite would be Rob's, just because of the location on the swing, and it's the most like anxiety-inducing one. So I guess I'll go with that one.
I said the same thing. Rob in the swing. Yeah, that's what I wrote
Yep.
down too. Because it's so good, man. The build up to it and everything. He's like, oh yeah, sure, yeah, I'll swing
for a
on you.
swing.
Yeah, I'll go for a swing. All right, and it's such a great lead up to it. So that's definitely my favorite too.
I knew it was coming too. That's the same one I picked.
Yeah.
I knew it was coming as soon as I seen the swings, them on the swings when he walked outside. I said to my daughter Samara, was watching with me, I was like, "Oh, here comes an awesome swing death," and sure enough, it is awesome. I loved it.
It is
Easily my favorite, to be honest.
Yep, same here.
And I love the POV where you see his legs going up over the cliff because you feel like
Ye-
you're there. It's
Yeah,
like,
you can feel it on that one. Gives you a rush.
Yeah, damn, I'm the odd one out.
Ooh,
I
what
went
you
with-
got?
I got Jeff.
oh, little
I went with
stab.
That's
yeah,
awesome
the
kill,
eyeball
too.
stab.
Yeah.
Because I was so convinced that was not going to be happening, and like I was convinced that she was gonna just kidnap him and then rape him, and then
Yeah.
that's what was gonna happen. But she went straight for the fucking eyeball.
That scene is awesome too.
It is really great, man.
It takes
That's
you
one
off
of the
guard for
highlights.
sure.
Yeah, I want him.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
it's so weird though, because it makes no sense. Because right, she's like, "I want him," and then stabs him in the fucking eye. Like, what's that about? Like, what the hell? Like, I thought you said you wanted him, and then you stab him in the damn eye.
Yeah,
Like, oh my god! I'll tell you, if I worked on the set, I would have taken that little collectible piece that she used to stab him in the eye. I'm like, oh, it's coming home with me, man. Such a cool piece. I was like,
totally.
yeah, because it's like a knight, like isn't it? It looks like a knight, and he's
Like a
like,
sword or something. Is it
Yeah.
a sword?
Joystein.
yeah, and
Joystick.
just yeah. Exactly, yeah. So I was like, oh man, that's such a cool. Like, I hope somebody took that damn thing. I hope it just didn't get thrown in the trash.
Yeah, maybe Fanny just actually wanted his eyeball.
Yeah.
It
Let's
could
see.
be.
Okay. Who's least favorite kill?
Mm,
I wrote down paw for mine, yeah, because He, you know, because he gets shot in the back, but it seems a little too quick, and you don't actually see him get shot. Like, you don't see like the blood and stuff from his back, so it just feels a little too. I don't know. I kind of wanted something a little bit more. Like, even if we had seen him getting shot in the back and you got like a big blood squib or something like that,
Yeah.
I would have preferred it. But it just seemed a little weak for such a big character, because he's like the daddy,
And he's like the final
the
kill
final
also.
boss.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I just wanted a little something more for his death.
Especially after Ma got the great double impale with the sewing needles, which is so awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's where I went to, actually, because it's lackluster. Like you guys,
Exactly. Yeah.
like a quick shotgun blow to the back after he delivers like an epic fucking line too. So
Yes. Yeah.
it would have been. They should have given him a better death. He was the head of the family that's causing most of the problems. So would have been good to give him a good send off.
Yeah. Maybe they didn't
Yeah.
have the budget for like a big death because they could have even done like a head explosion or something.
That
That
would
would
have
have been so
been
cool.
If they ended with a head explosion, shotgun
That'd be
blow, I probably would have given this movie a 5.
Yeah.
They should have done that.
That would have been perfect.
Did you say yours?
No, see, I was conflicted on mine because on one hand, my least favorite is also my favorite, just because I love the character of Rob, and so I was sad that he got killed. But then also Paul, because you don't even see it, like they just completely forget about him, But I understand they kind of had to.
Yeah.
They couldn't use him, but
Off-screen deaths are always shit.
yeah. But the more you guys talk about Paul, I kind of agree with that because it was a little underwhelming to be the final kill. Like they should have made it a bigger finale. So
Yeah.
I'll go with that too.
That's fair. I thought Paul was actually going to take his own life.
That's what I thought. I said that to Samara. I said he's gonna probably kill himself, and nope.
Yeah,
Yeah,
never
I
did.
probably would have
actually.
preferred that. Actually,
Me too. Same
Yeah.
thing.
More
Yeah.
dramatic.
Because like he had forsaken God and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. So you're like, oh, that'd been pretty killer if he had just offed himself.
Or
Yeah.
he could be struck by some like lightning or something,
That would have been cool. Yeah,
Something
lightning
cool. It could be
strike.
raining and stuff.
As soon as he says like praise Lucifer, basically, that would have been cool.
Yeah.
My least favorite kill is Teddy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like Teddy deserved a little more of a showcase kill for
Yeah.
his despicableness.
True.
Yeah, that's true.
He's also an off-screen kill, right?
Yes.
They don't show
Yeah.
it directly. Yes.
Yeah, they just
Mhm.
show like the thing coming down, the little like scythe thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, no, you know what it's called when Jeff gets stabbed in the eye? It's a lance. It's because it's like you were saying, Brendan, for jousting, it's a lance that the guy's using, like a knight, and he's riding the horse, and he's using a lance because that's what you use to knock the other guy off. So he gets stabbed in the eye with that lance thing. So
Yeah.
such
Oh,
a
okay.
cool statue. Yeah.
Jousting is the name of the sport they're doing.
Jousting, yeah, when they're like coming at each
Oh.
other, but the name of the weapon that they use is a lance to like knock each other off. That's what it is. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. Did you
Yeah.
just have like a whole bunch of flashbacks of a night tail through
Right, exactly.
I actually do that too because
Yeah.
I love Game of Thrones so much, and they talk about that shit all the time. I
Yeah.
didn't want to cry. I didn't care. I was like, yeah, let them be wrong.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
You're good enough guess, right?
Yeah. Before we get on, I'm gonna say hello to the chat because it's been a little bit because we've been having so much fun. Kudos to Ali though. She finally watched Oppenheimer versus the Sun. Sunshine?
Yeah. And I was confused
Oh.
at first too. I was like, I didn't watch Oppenheimer. But then I was
Oh
like,
yeah,
watched
Sunshine.
I did.
I remember
Great
liking
film.
that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's good.
It's good.
Yeah,
Underrated.
definitely. And it's such a like incredible cast too. That's what's crazy. That's like more people haven't seen it.
It's another one like Life, where nobody
Yeah.
ever talks about it. No one cares. It's like it just disappeared. But
Yeah.
another stellar cast.
That's a Danny Boyle movie?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I haven't seen it in such a long time. Andy Garcia's in it?
Andy Garcia.
No, it's got
Is Rose Byrne?
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans, I know.
The lead is
Murphy.
Cillian Murphy.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's a pretty
I
stacked
remember that.
cast. Yeah.
Oh, Michelle Yeoh, she's in there as
Yep.
well.
Yep.
And a few other people.
Everyone basically you've seen, you'd know.
Yeah.
Oh, Mark Strong.
Oh, yeah.
Mark Strong's in
Oh,
it.
From
That's
Sherlock
who I'm
Holmes.
thinking.
Shout out
That's
to
who
Sherlock
you're
Holmes.
thinking.
Yeah.
He looks a
That's
lot
who.
like Andy Garcia.
Yep. Let's see here. Happy Sanjo. What's going on, Coy? He's been a member for 6 months. So
Nice.
you get a video. Let's see here.
Which one?
And try to pick one of Sam's fun ones. New ones.
Purple Rain. Sign of the Times. Definitely not. The Batman soundtrack. Throw it.
There we go. Got a little Shaun of the Dead for you, Coy.
So good.
Let's see, I did see Happy Sanjo's link in there. Awesome. That's a question for Coy, and I put it on the screen. Sorry. Hello, Gene. What is going on?
Gene.
See a lot of lot of Call of Duty talk in the chat. So that's okay.
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty, Counter-Strike. Oh, let's see here. Beau is Sunshine the botched Blu-ray we have.
No, the botched
Oh,
Blu-ray is. Can you
I'm
name?
sorry, I was gonna say what's so funny about that because I know exactly what she's talking about. Because there's a disc replacement program for Sunshine years and years ago when it first came out.
Oh, really?
And
Okay.
Allie and I just found Sunshine at Disc Replay, which is like a used movie store. And we got it for a good price. And then we got it back home, put it in the player. And this weird thing happens where it's like an interactive video. So this lady pops on screen during the movie and starts talking about the behind the scenes of the film. And you can't turn it off.
Okay.
But we found a little hack, or Allie found it on Reddit, where you can turn off this certain thing on your player if you have, because I was playing it on the Panasonic 4K player, and you can go in there and adjust some settings. So I turned off the thing that we needed to turn off, and then it played just fine.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there is a hack for it, at least for the Panasonic player. So if you guys ever need it, we can send it to you.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
Yeah.
the crazy part is it's actually another movie that does the exact same thing that you just described,
Oh, man.
Oh,
and
no.
it's Dante's Peak on Blu-ray with Pierce
You gotta
Brosnan.
be kidding me.
That one does the same thing. An interactive woman pops up, and you can't.
What the
turn it
heck?
Oh
off.
my god, dude, that's so
It's a widely
annoying.
known botched Blu-ray. So if you have that Blu-ray and you've never put it in, it's almost a 100% guarantee that it's that. So
Wow. I think I got lucky because the Dante's Peak that I have is a double feature.
oh, okay. There
So
you
I
go.
think I got the good one because I did watch it and I didn't have that problem, but it's probably because it's a double feature, so they probably corrected it from
Yeah,
the original
yeah.
release.
Mine is just that
Yeah.
single copy, and it's like looks like all of them did when they coming around at the time.
Yeah,
the
the standalone.
It
Yeah.
says like high definition on the case.
Right.
I'm like
High definition, but you can't watch it without this interactive thing
Yeah.
coming across.
I was really fucking disappointed that day too. I really wanted to watch Dante's Peak. I threw it in, and I'm like, oh man, I haven't seen this movie in years. And then it didn't work. Wasn't on any streaming service. I was like, fuck. But
Man.
thankfully, it's come out on 4K, so I have that now.
Yeah.
Nice. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with the chat.
Finally turned my
here.
light on too. I was getting really disappearing.
Yeah, you
I had to
just
keep
brightened
moving
right up.
closer to the camera like this. Pretty soon, it was just gonna be my eye.
Apparently, Dante's Peak is on Tubi. That might be just for the
Nice.
States, though, Eli.
This was also like 3 years ago when this happened to me.
True. Let's see. Kayla's just on you today. We watched Sunshine, and
Yeah.
something popped up, and we couldn't get it off the screen. I was right.
Okay.
That's the exact same thing that happened to us. Yeah, it sucks too because it's an old Blu-ray, so there's no one to go to, especially because guess what? Sunshine was released by 20th Century Fox, and now
Yeah, now
Disney
they bought out by
owns
Disney.
20th Century Fox. So forget about getting any help from them. They're going to tell you to shove it. Like, oh, too bad. We're never going to
Yeah.
re-release that movie again because it's sci-fi and it's a thinking person's movie. So we're never going to. we're never gonna release it again. We're only gonna release
they
the same
literally
shit we release all the time.
They
over and
literally
over and
gave
over.
us a scene in Deadpool versus in Wolverine that is telling you that 20th Century Fox has been left out to die.
Yes.
It's just like it's in the fucking with the other world or whatever.
Yeah,
they're
like in the
now.
wasteland,
Yeah.
like covered in sand. It's like halfway covered in sand. Like, oh man,
Yeah.
I hate that Disney owns all of those amazing titles from 20th
It
Century
sucks.
Fox.
One good thing I will
Yeah.
say about it,
including
Which
Barbarian.
doesn't have a physical media release.
I know it bugs me so much. I actually was just having this conversation, I think yesterday, with my family that I don't own Barbarian. I'm like, fuck, man, like this is bullshit.
It is.
But
Yeah.
one thing I will give Disney props is that the Alien franchise and the Predator franchise that they now own, I really thought that they were just gonna shit the bed on those two franchises, and
True.
I've actually really liked Prey and the last Alien movie. So, hopes to the next one for me.
Yeah. You're right. That's true. Because I enjoyed Prey as well and Alien Romulus. So that's true. I think they could have laid off some of the callback quotes in Alien Romulus because there were so many callbacks.
Yeah.
I think they could have laid off that. But other than that, I still thought it was a pretty fun sci-fi action film. You know what I mean? And Prey was really good. I enjoyed Prey a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Pretty heavy on the CGI, but it's still like I thought the Predators still looked badass and get some cool kills, and I like that it kind of takes its time too. It doesn't rush into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice slow burn.
Exactly.
Did you guys see Killer of Killers?
Not yet. I want to though.
Okay.
I gotta check it out. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I don't have to. I don't have Disney Plus, so I streamed it illegally. But it was.
Was it good?
It was so good.
Damn it! I gotta watch it.
I might watch that tonight.
I was super impressed, and it's longer than what you think it is.
Okay.
But yeah, I think the 3 independent stories are really good just on their own, and then they all kind of come together for a finale. That's really good as well. Yeah, I definitely recommend checking out.
All right.
Yeah, with that being said, I guess we'll get into some gore and special effects for American Gothic.
So with the there are a lot of kills that are off screen. Sadly, probably because the MPAA, especially back then in like the late 80s, they were just hacking like everything to pieces, which is what we want to see in our horror movies. But sadly, they were doing it like with pens, like, oh, take this out, take that out, sending letters back. Too much gore, too much this, take it out, take it out, take it out. But you do get some cool aftermath of the kills, like the one guy that got his throat slit by the little like scythe thing, and the guy that got stabbed in the eye. Well, 2 people got stabbed in the eye with that. And so you do get some good aftermath as far as the deaths go, and I thought they were at least somewhat creative with them, so that's cool. What about you?
Yeah, I thought that the little bit of blood that we did see was cool, but it would have been better if it was on screen and stuff. But with the one that we did get on screen was Fanny when Cynthia whacked her with that baby bathtub and she started bleeding from her scalp. That I liked that, even though it was also kind of bizarre because she just stood there and took it. I was like, why is she not moving out of the way? She's just like letting her hit her with this thing over and over again.
Yeah.
She's all bloody.
Well, Allie, she's only 13 at that point because
Yes,
she just had her birthday.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah,
She really does think she's a kid, so she's just taking the abuse.
Yeah, she froze in her tracks.
Yeah. It's more sad than anything because you kind of feel bad for her because she doesn't really understand what's going on, You kind of feel bad for her character a little bit because it's not her fault. Her parents, are just bad people keeping her like, tucked away from the world. And
all 3 of the kids, they're all
sheltered.
Yeah, they're not mentally stable.
Yeah.
No.
What about you,
to
Beau?
say the least. I'm in the same department as you. Like I didn't write anything down, but that's exactly the way I feel. It feels like either they didn't have the budget to like show the full kill scenes. Like this is the one thing in the movie that I think is in the lacking category.
Yeah.
But even so, it doesn't really need it because the movie's kind of like it's got some serious tones, even though it's funny. Like it's actually a pretty serious movie about God and abuse of parents and terrible stuff that they do. So it didn't really need to go like just gut wrenching gore.
Sure.
I think it's fine. But if you're gonna give how much gore there is a ranking, it can't be that high because there isn't a lot of gore in the movie.
Yeah, and there is something to be said about the '80s kind of holding back a bit, even if it was due to the MPAA. Like, there's something to be said about that. That it's like, well, we don't necessarily have to go super over the top all the time. Like, you get the point. Because nowadays it's like everything's shown on screen, which is cool too. But sometimes it's okay to hold back just because letting your imagination go wild with it is probably scarier than anything that they can show you on screen anyway.
Yeah.
So I kind of appreciate that about the '80s, sometimes holding back a little bit.
Yeah. There's a time and place for everything.
Yeah.
Some movies, that's what they are. They're just gore fest.
Because like nowadays we're so used to like Terrifier that it's like it's just everything. They show you everything, so you kind of get used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Brendan?
I'm kind of in the same boat. I think as everybody knows, I'm not a huge fan of off-screen kills. I'd rather at least see something than not.
Yeah.
But I do agree that the tones are all very serious, and this is a pretty bleak and depressing film. Fun at times, but realistically, by the end of the movie, you're kind of feeling pretty sad by the end of it anyways. So yeah, I don't think they're too... It's fine. It gets the job done. I didn't actually find a budget. I was on IMDb and I was on Google, but I didn't find a budget for the movie or a box office. So I don't know if this was just straight to the video store rentals, which it could have been.
Probably.
So they might have spent all their money on the actors.
And you're right too, because really there's not a lot of harsh language. Like, there's like a few goddams and maybe like a Jesus Christ, like some blaspheming and like a damn, maybe one shit. Because I look for stuff like that too.
Speaking of that, Paul said
Yeah.
at the dinner table, and it blew my mind when he says he actually delivers the line "God damn" at the dinner table, and I'm like, You're saying "God damn"? The guy that's like the biggest preacher I've ever seen,
dude.
That's
I was
weird.
thinking the exact same thing, right? Because it's very hypocritical, and it's actually the line I read when the kid goes to take the cake, the heavy set one, and then he says, "Oh, that's why you're so goddamn big,"
Yes, yeah.
When he goes to take that slice of cake,
being that religious, it's like, that's it. It might just be a mistake, or I don't know.
Yeah.
Could have been
and because he said that, his whole family got smited down.
It's yes, probably the hidden message.
But Brendan, you're right, because it kind of almost does in that way feel like a made-for-TV film, because it's not overly gory. They don't really swear a ton, not too much that you couldn't easily just like take it out. Or fill it in with like a different word, like "gosh darn it," or something like that.
yeah.
It almost does have like a made-for-TV movie kind of quality about it. Like, it looks great, don't get me wrong, but there are a lot of really solid made-for-TV films. And it does kind of have that quality, yeah. So maybe that's why you can't find like a box office or anything. Maybe it was just like a made-for-TV flick.
If it is a made-for-TV, it's one of the best ones I've seen. I'll give it that.
Yeah, true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it could be. If it is, it's probably one of the better made 80s made-for-TV movies I've ever seen. There's no long, drawn-out, cut the black sequences, which fucking drive you right up the wall.
Yeah, like the fade out, for a commercial break.
Yeah.
The soap opera faces where it just zooms in on their face. And...
like dun dun dun.
What's everybody's thoughts on the storyline and pacing of the movie?
Loved it.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
I think the storyline is excellent. It's hard because on one hand I want to be like I've never seen anything like this before, but I mean you have, but just not done this way. It's hard. I'll let you guys talk. You guys have seen this a few times. This is my first watch, so I'm still kind of figuring it out myself.
What do you think, Allie? What do you think about the pacing and everything?
Well, as far as the story goes, I really like the story. As far as the pacing goes, I think the first half has better pacing than the second half. Like the second half kind of, I don't know, there were some spots where it kind of dragged a little bit for me, but for the most part, I feel like it moves pretty well. But like I love the beginning, how like it kind of gives you a little bit backstory on Cynthia briefly, and then they're on their way to the boat, and then they're flying, and then they're there. Like they get to their destination pretty quickly, and then they venture out to the house. All that happens pretty quickly, so I definitely like that.
Yeah, same as I think the pacing's solid. I'm never bored or anything by the movie. It moves pretty briskly. And I like the story just because of what I said before. I like how weird and out there it gets for a slasher movie. They're like, we've seen a million slasher films, but this one definitely has like a unique take to it for sure. Especially with these characters, these villains. I mean,
Especially
they're
the
an oddball bunch. And just talking about like what Brendan brought up earlier is just like how just when you think it can't get any weirder, because they introduce you to Ma and Pa, then you're introduced to Fanny, and then then one son shows up, on the swing, and then another son shows up later, and you're like, what the hell, man? How many people are in this weird, like, probably inbred family or whatever's going on? No, they're probably not inbred, but they are really like weird bunch. Even though they did allude maybe to some kind of inbreeding stuff.
It feels like kind of a necessity because I don't think any normal human being would actually sleep with any of these people because they're all fucked.
Yeah.
But so
probably
the inbreeding is
Teddy.
yeah. So I don't know. I also love the storyline with Cynthia too. Like the fact that you fucked with someone even crazier than you. I love that.
Yes.
It's like
But you're right, because when Fanny's looking through that little peephole thing into the bedroom, and she sees those two, kissing and stuff, and maybe they're about to get it on or something, so Fanny's looking through there, and then she all of a sudden, Fanny's getting hot and bothered, and then she looks over at Teddy, the heavyset one, and he's like, oh no, don't look at me. I don't want to get like another beating or something from Pa. Don't look at me like that, So it's like it's implied that something probably happened before, and then you wonder, is that where that dead baby came from? Because that's like that adds like another level of disturbing like images and stuff in your mind. It's like, oh god, it's like it's the stuff that's implied that grosses you out the most. It's like, oh god.
Yeah, that baby came from somewhere.
It had to have. Yeah, it's like,
and I doubt any guy showed up and slept with the 58-year-old 12-year-old.
Ooh.
Who knows, right?
Yeah.
I have a different theory besides the inbred, because in my mind I wasn't reading that. I was reading that these two, like the mom and pa, would kidnap the children or find somebody who is mental health is very unstable and literally beat them into being brainwashed into them being that way. Like
Christian.
You see, yeah, the Christian beliefs and stuff like that, and whatever Pa is constantly preaching, because you see Teddy get beat with the whip and whatever, and like that's who knows how long that had been going on for. So at that point, you just kind of forget about the rest of your life, and you just kind of go on to that.
Yeah.
So I wasn't sure about the inbreeding kind of aspect of things. I do think that like Fanny and Teddy had like sexual relations at some point in the movie, but
That's so gross.
I didn't feel like they were brother and sister at all. I felt like these people had been kidnapped and the big dollies had been there for a long time, and so have these people. Because
They
like
could
they
all be
bring
kidnapped children from people they've
Yeah.
killed.
That's
Yeah.
actually that's a good point, and that's really messed up too, actually.
Yeah.
Just thinking about it like that too. Yeah.
Because that dead baby could be Ma and Pa's like child that they lost or something,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
they abducted these people.
And then another possibility on top of what you were saying, and this actually kind of ties into what you were saying too, Brendan, is when we go down to the cellar and we see all those other people that have been dead there and they're all like hanging from the walls and everything down the cellar room, you know, there's a good chance that maybe one of them had a kid and they took their kid and killed them, put them in the cellar, and that was that. It actually reminded me of that scene in X when, you know, they're down in that cellar and you see like the guy hung up over there and he's like naked and dead. He, you know, it's just because at that point he's just like all bones and stuff. Kind of reminded me of that scene. But yeah, who knows, man? A lot of ways they could go with it, and they're all bad. They're all really, really messed up.
Yeah, well, the one example you have from like my theory is Cynthia's character being so broken down that she eventually accepts it and becomes involved in without having those traumatic flashbacks. I think she would have been there for a long time.
Yeah, you're right.
There's some good hinting there that when you're a beaten, battered, down on your luck person, it's very easy to fall prey to cult-like behavior.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
And you're right, because that's usually who cults, you know, typically go after people that are like homeless or really down on their luck or drug addicts or people that they can convert easily.
Yeah.
So yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
It's cool.
Very
Deep
cool.
discussion on a freaking rando 80s
Slasher movie, I know, right?
I think the pacing's really well too. I think the pacing works so well is because they keep introducing new characters and it just gives you that moment of where the fuck did this person come from?
Ooh, someone new to study. What the fuck's going on?
I do think the only problem I do have with these movies and this kind of style of storytelling is they never quite give a good enough explanation for how this family survives so long on a single island with minimalistic food, and you can see how big Teddy is. So like how he is a big boy. How are they feeding that one big boy? Because you see Pa bring home a couple rabbits, but like you need your vegetables and shit. You need some juice, you know, for your teeth. Like it's just there'd be like a lot of different health factors and stuff like that involved. So I'm just wondering if there was some guy that comes and trades furs, like fresh vegetables and stuff like that for furs or something like that. But we never quite get there in the story. So that's always something I question.
You haven't seen part two?
The mashed potatoes and stuff.
And the cake.
What?
And the cake,
and add the materials to make the cake too. So it does make you wonder if Paul wasn't lying when he said like, there is a guy that comes down that maybe they trade with or something, you know, maybe he wasn't lying, but obviously he was never going to let them get off that island, but he may have been honest about that part of it.
Yeah, there's got to be some sort of communication device of some sort because there ain't no way they're growing flour out in that field.
Yeah, they're definitely trading.
Yeah. How about favorites? Well, here, we'll continue this discussion again after we get to Ryan Swayze's comment because this is a new show coming up, and I figure may as well get everybody's opinion on it. Who else is excited for Alien Earth?
I've never heard of it.
I've seen the trailer a couple times now. The new Alien show that I know.
I am out of the loop.
I know.
I didn't even know they were making an Alien show. I know about the Jason one, Friday 13th, but I did not know about Alien TV show.
Yeah, I mean the trailer looked decent. I mean it's so hard to tell because I always feel like they stretch out these stories too much whenever they turn like a horror franchise into a TV show. They gotta like stretch everything out. So
Right there with you.
I guess we'll just see. I mean, there is a lot of good stuff in the Alien universe, so maybe there's enough there. But I just hope that they have a story in mind, a set amount of seasons, and they just stick to that and just end it. Please don't let this be a Walking Dead situation where it goes on and on and on and on and on. And don't get me wrong, trust me, I like The Walking Dead for a long time.
15 years from now, we're still talking about it.
It just goes on and on forever and ever. So
this is remember the episode where they all got together like a family, the Xenomorphs, and
exactly. Oh man,
I hate TV shows. I am like in the super minority on that, but for that exact reason, it's way too much filler. If you can't give me a story in 2 hours, then frig off.
Yeah, like Breaking Bad is a great example of a show that knew like we're gonna do this many seasons. We know where the story's gonna end. We know who's gonna live, who's gonna die. Basically, I mean, they can adjust a little bit here and there, but they have an outline and they followed it through, and that was that. So I appreciate it.
They deliver the ending they're planning from the beginning.
Exactly.
They actually get a good ending.
Yep.
Can't say that about a lot of shows.
Yeah, that's the truth. I'm excited for Alien Earth. It's already got really good reviews already, so that's a plus.
With everything I said, I will turn that on because I want to see where they go with that. Like, in the TV show sounds interesting.
It is a Disney Plus show, so Beau, it's not a CW show, so
yeah,
it's a full Disney Plus show. So hopefully they don't chintz out on any of the gore or carnage.
Yeah, it'll have good budget.
Hopefully not. Yeah.
One more question, and then we'll get back into American Gothic. So I want to know how many movies you guys can watch in one day now that you're living under the same roof. Woof, woof.
Well, we keep pretty busy just with, regular life stuff too. But, I mean, we probably watch, maybe like one or two a day, on average. If we've got like, a full day just to ourselves and stuff, maybe we'll, watch maybe like 3 or something. But yeah, that's probably about it. Because you still got to get out, go grab some food, get some fresh air, all that kind of stuff. You don't,
yeah.
We'll just, got to get out a little bit just to, get
fresh air. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I've knocked off, I want to say 9 movies in one day before.
Holy
gosh.
Yes.
Damn, dude.
Probably my record is 9, about 18 hours straight, I'm guessing.
Whoa.
Yeah. I mean, we've
had some down weeks where I'm just like, you know what? I'm not even going to fucking move this week. I'm just going to lay in one spot.
That's impressive, though.
Like a blob.
Yeah. I mean, we've probably watched, I mean, definitely nothing like that, but we probably watched like 4 in one day.
Yeah.
Probably like
before I moved here, there were some days where we had like limited time together and we wanted to watch as many movies as we could while we were together. So we would like do like a marathon and get through a lot.
Exactly. Yeah. What about you, Brendan?
Oh, if I could stay at home and just watch movies all day, I fucking would for sure. I think the most like my sick days or rain days are kind of where I get in my most movie time. So I'll watch like a movie as soon as like I'm up, and then I'll probably take a break, doom scroll for a while, and then around 1 or 12, I'd put on another one. I'd probably watch maybe 3 to 4 in a day if like I had the perfect day to myself.
Yeah, exactly.
But never quite have that time.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into some favorite scenes.
Ooh, favorite scenes.
There's a lot to choose from.
There really are, yeah. One of my favorites is Cynthia snapping at Fanny and going crazy and killing the whole family, like that whole thing. Like, but really, the scene itself is when she finally like remembers like, oh my god, like I had a baby, the baby died, da, 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 and then she just starts beating Fanny with that little metal tub thing until she's dead, and that's I love that because it really shows. I mean, I'm telling you, some solid acting. I mean, I believed her. I really did. I'm like, whoa, okay, she's like her character arc is so good in this movie. So that's one of my favorites. What about you?
The one that I wrote down was the swing scene. I feel like that's kind of the standout scene
For sure.
for me.
That's
Even though it's kind of brief, but it's memorable for sure.
Yeah.
So
we could just keep going. I'll throw out the paw scene, the finale, when he goes up and gets down and basically says, "Go fuck yourself, God," and I'm all for Satan now.
Yeah, I know. I love that line when he's like, "I'm giving my soul to Satan." Holy shit!
Yeah, I love that. It's like I don't know, it's just well delivered too. Like you can tell he's saving all his acting ability for this final scene here.
Oh yeah,
I'm just gonna over deliver. That's another one.
I really like the scene where they all like get to the house for the first time and they find the record, the old record player, and they all start doing like the and
that is good. That's the one I wrote down. Actually, it was my favorite scene.
Yeah, that was one of mine too. Like they start going through the wardrobe and putting stuff on, and who is it? Rob's got such like the perfect '50s voice, and yeah, I had a lot of fun with that sequence.
Yeah,
me too.
Is there any particular least favorite scenes from anybody?
One of mine is when they're trying to escape and they have that flare gun to Fanny's head and they've got her as like a hostage. And then all of a sudden she just like takes the flare gun and shoots it at the other two boys, and then they like run away. I was thinking, I'm like, man, that was like your only opportunity to keep her as a hostage, get that little boat, take your stupid friend Paul, throw his ass overboard, take that little boat, take Fanny as a hostage, and get the hell out of there and just pray somebody picks you up at some point. Because otherwise, you're just dead, man. You cannot stay on that island. They know that island from top to bottom. So that was the only time where I was like, no, man, there's no way I'm getting on one of those boats and I'm getting the hell out of there. I'm finding a way out. Because I know because if they don't kill you, the elements will, because you'll eventually just die from starvation or whatever. So that was one part that kind of frustrated me. What about you?
Yeah.
Well, definitely the scene that you two alluded to earlier with Teddy and Lynn. Yeah, I was just glad that they didn't go too far with that. But kind of going off what you said earlier, what makes it worse is that you don't see how it ends. So it's like, does something happen?
It's almost even grosser. He comes walking back with his fucking dirt all over his knees, and you're like, really, buddy? You went there? But
and then the whole family's just waiting for him too. They're all like staring at him.
I love that part. So the scene that follows the worst, that shitty scene, is really good, where they're all just waiting there for him.
Yeah,
and then he gives him an ass whooping with that like switch that he's got. Like, bow, bow.
So even if he did or didn't do it, he's still getting punished. So it's like at least he gets some punishment there.
Yeah, that was gross too. That's my least favorite scene. Yeah. Just because I watch a lot of movies with my kids. So whenever there's something really disturbing about to happen, it gets a little awkward around here. Like Samari might not want to watch this part. It's fucking gonna get ugly. Yeah. So usually those kind of scenes are the ones that I choose as my least favorite. Unnecessary, but necessary at the same time, just to let you know how fucked up these people are.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think they did it well because they didn't show anything, so they let your mind kind of.
Yeah, they're not like over sexualizing it, where you're like becomes fetishized at that point.
Right.
And thankfully, Woody was there to like tattle on him.
He tattled on him so
like, ran off.
Tattled on him so quickly. And then even when they're standing on the porch, he's like, "He did it, Pa. He did it."
He's like, "I'm the good son."
I think I'm gonna join Anthony with that scene at the boat because I was like, oh, they're gonna get in the boat and then like maybe they'll get stopped after that, but I'm like, they're gonna get in the boat, right? Like
Yeah.
they're gonna drag that thing on the fucking water. I think there were paddles.
Yep, there were.
Yes.
There
Yep.
were.
Yeah, you can paddle. Sure, you're not gonna move fast, but at least you're gonna move.
Yeah. All because
yeah,
of the
that
dead
was
body. Like that's why they stopped, because they seen the dead body, right? And they run.
Yeah,
yeah.
their buddy Paul was in there, yeah.
Yeah, it's not enough.
No. I would have
Yeah.
heaved his ass over there.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Fuck
You
yeah.
sucked as a friend anyway. Get out.
I would have just sat on him, man. Easy.
I mean,
But they
who
made,
knows
like,
how long it's gonna.
Oh, no,
Oh,
go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, like, who knows how long you're gonna be stuck out there? You might need a snack.
That's true.
Right,
Cook
Paul.
Ugh.
But I was just gonna say, like, they made like 3 terrible decisions in one scene where they're like, they let go of their hostage, they shot off their one flare, and they let the boat get blown up. You know,
Yeah,
just
which
ran
is
away
weird
from them,
because
like-
the blonde girl is showing off some pretty good surviving skills at that point.
Yeah,
Like she's
She
like
was.
taking control of the situation. She's fucking laying the shit on the line here.
Yep.
And then she just fucking shits the bed.
Yep.
It's like a bad decision time.
It's like your
Yeah,
one
she
way
was-
out, and they just give up on it like super easily.
100%.
Like, come on.
Yeah. She was like almost my favorite character until that sequence.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I didn't think they would switch the final girl around, but maybe that's what they're doing. That'd be a really good bait and switch.
Yeah, finally someone with some balls.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. I know we discussed these guys a lot as an entire family, but does anybody have any other thoughts on the killers?
Man.
Excellent.
Yeah, they really are excellent. Yeah. I just said the killers were all really effective and menacing. They've also been doing it for a while too, which is good. That's where I was going to talk about the cellar scene, because it's like, wow, they've been doing this for a long time. So there were a bunch of bodies hung up down there,
Oh, yeah.
and just the way they had them displayed too, like her friends, because they were all fresh corpses and they're all just hanging there. It's like, damn, man. And then once again, kudos to that actress, because she's just sitting down there smiling like, oh, my friends are back, yay. Like, oh
Yeah, I know.
man,
I
your
love
brain
that.
is warped, girl. She's
Yeah.
gone.
At that point, I didn't know where they were going to go, actually. It kind of threw me for a loop for a minute.
Yeah.
A lot of these movies, you kind of know exactly how they're going to play out the whole time, right? But when she started acting like fully part of the family, I didn't know whether they were going to like have her take them out or just end with she's like the head of the family kind of thing now.
Yeah.
Cut to like a dozen years later or something where she's like the new head of the family or something. I didn't know which way they were going to go. I'm glad they chose to go where they went. Liked it.
And when they showed like her dressed up as Fanny too, where she's wearing like the little dress and everything, kind of dressed up like a doll. So
Matching dresses.
her and Fanny are matching. I'm like, oh my god, this is crazy. This is so nuts. Yeah. What about you, Brendan?
I don't have too much else to add, actually. I think you guys pretty much nailed everything. And we had pretty lengthy discussions on it too, so I don't have anything else to add to the family. This is gonna be a tough one, I think. Do we get a scary rating out of 10? Can I?
It's always hard to answer this question because I
The
feel
hardest-
like it really is, because for me personally, it'd be a 0 in terms of like scary, like boo, like jump scares, like, when your heart starts racing and stuff when you're, because I think it's disturbing and creepy and eerie, but it's scary. Like, I don't know. I'm not really scared by it. What about you? What do you think?
I agree for sure. I put 0 because I said it's more creepy than scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. To me, same thing. It'd be a 0. Unless I was like a really diehard Christian or something.
True.
If you're religious and watching this, you'd probably be like just disgusted.
Yeah, like,
But-
what the hell?
Yeah, but yeah, being someone that's seen what we've seen nowadays, you're gonna have to go heavy on gore when you're a slasher in order to be even a little bit scary.
Yeah.
So true.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm in the same boat with you guys. I didn't find it very scary at all. What's your rewatchability, and would you recommend?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I think it's highly rewatchable for the most part. I mean, I guess because of the disturbing nature of it, Maybe it's not as rewatchable as like other slashers, like maybe Friday the 13th or Halloween or stuff like that, where it's like, you can turn them on. They're pretty like just fun watches. But I still think it's very rewatchable. I mean, I had a great time once again. What about you?
Yeah, I definitely think it's rewatchable, especially if you're showing it to someone who hasn't seen it before. Then I think that makes it like really exciting because they have no idea what's in store.
Yeah. Oh, and I
Yeah.
would totally recommend it too. And and obviously, yeah.
Especially if you love like 80s slashers and you can have fun with things, you have to just kind of roll with it since it's pretty over the top at times.
Exactly.
Very
Yeah.
fun.
I'm same boat. I highly recommend it. I'm glad you guys did, because I might have probably gone my whole life without watching this. So
Wow, yeah.
because I've heard of it, but it probably would have never been one that I just like, what, I'm in the mood for American Gothic.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it wasn't on my radar. So I'm glad you recommended it, and I will be recommending it to people too.
Cool.
Nice.
I think it's rewatchable. Like you said, though, it's not your campy fun slasher. It's depressing and gross, and so it depends on what you're into, I guess.
Yeah.
But I'll watch it again. I usually give a movie a few watches anyway before I truly score it, because I don't know, things just need to grow on me a little bit.
Yeah. But I would definitely call this a hidden gem.
Yeah.
I think
It is
the
a hidden
definition
gem,
of a hidden gem, because it's one that nobody talks about. And actually, I only watched it because of Allie. Allie watched it first because you watched it on Tubi first, and I guess it was just on like a whim.
Yeah, I think I had seen the poster before and I was just intrigued by it. So,
Yeah.
And then she recommended it to me, and then I checked it out.
Iconic poster.
And then I got the Scream Factory release because I was like, oh, I gotta add this to the collection now, So, and then we just kind of spread the word too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the rewatchability that you guys kind of described. It's not a quote unquote fun feel good movie. It's a slasher with adult themes. Which actually kind of gives it more almost of a rewatchability for me, because I do like that dark tone.
Yeah.
And yeah, I would definitely recommend this. I wasn't sure what I was getting myself in for here, because you just never know from the 80s. Sometimes you're going to love it or sometimes you're going to hate it. But
Yeah,
I love this movie. I thought it was great. If you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend checking it out, and definitely probably picking up that Scream Factory if you can find it for a decent price.
I will be now too, for sure.
Yay.
The price popped.
So we'll be moving on to our final score and rating. We do it out of 5. 1 is dog shit. 5 is the greatest movie of all time. I think it's pretty simple.
Yeah. Oh man, Allie.
I go with a 4. I think it's really solid. Like, yes, some of the acting can be a little, over the top at times, but I do think that they really went for it, and I think they really stuck the landing. It stands out, and yeah, like you said, it's a hidden gem for sure. So
Yeah. And I've been wavering too, because I had considered, just because of some of the flaws and stuff I said, but I just think because it's such a unique movie, especially for a slasher film, it really goes for it. I'm gonna go with a 4 as well. I'm gonna go with a 4. Yeah, because I got to give it props, man, just for doing, because they easily could have taken like the cheap way out and just wrote like a basic bitch type slasher movie that we've seen a million times. But you know what? It put some thought into it. Everyone except for Paul went for it. Except for Paul, Paul was the only one that I was like, but all the villains are phenomenal, and our regular cast of characters I thought did a very good job too, especially Cynthia. And you really do watch this movie for the villains. The villains are the reason to check this one out, because they're messed up, So,
Definitely.
What about you, Beau?
I'm right there with you. I'm gonna like on Letterboxd, I gave it a 3.5. So I'm going to stick with the 3.5. But I'm guessing on my second watch, it's going to be jumping up to the 4. Because, like, after talking about it and like, with you guys, you just start to appreciate things more. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, it's still kind of sitting with me. I just watched it, like, less than 24 hours ago, so it's fresh. And so I'm just gonna lay with the 3.5, just so I don't contradict my Letterbox rating. In case anybody out here follows me on Letterbox,
Well,
be like, well, you gave it a 4 or 3.5 on there, but
No.
I'm more in the 4 range with you guys.
You know what's funny about that, Beau, is I actually did on our last rewatch here, I gave it a 3.5. But after discussing it with you guys and everything and really breaking it down, that's what's great about these streams, is just breaking everything down. I moved it back up to a 4 because originally I had given it a 4 the first time I watched it. Then on this last rewatch, I gave it a 3.5. I was like, I found some more problems with it. But the more we're talking about it, the more I'm like, you know what? I think I am going to go back to a 4. You know, I think it just edges into that 4 realm for me. You know, especially like I said, since we're just talking about like slasher movies and stuff right now, it's like that's the subgenre that it's in. So
Yeah,
yeah,
it's standalone for 80s slashers. Like, you got all your Freddys, you got all your Jasons, you got all your campy slashers. This one is, if you're craving something else, this is definitely a filler.
There you go.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not quite as high. I'm also in the same boat of kind of teetering between two. I'm teetering between a 3.5 and a 4.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, so but I still think I'm also gonna stick to the 3.5 for me personally until I do get a couple more rewatches in and I can get some more love and appreciation for the movie. Just on general first rewatch, I would probably put it at a 3.5 for me.
Yeah, and that's totally fair, and that's a really good score. I mean, that's a solid score. I was right there with you. I was like 3.5 or 4, 3.5 and 4. But this conversation got me like kind of like hyped up even more on it because I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I really do.
It's hard. These conversations
I can't even
throw me for a loop.
My only complaints really are with the gore. I wish that we got to see more of the kills on screen, and it is a slasher film. So at the end of the day, you do want to see more of those kills on screen, but there's so much to love about it, you know? So it's tough. It's tough.
Well, that's American Gothic, guys.
Yeah, go check it out for sure.
Yeah, absolutely recommend. I'm gonna hit up the chat here real quick because I do have there's some stuff going on here. We got Allie, make sure you watch Kiki's Delivery Service with your mom. I'm waiting on that review.
Your mom.
We will, Prince. We still have to watch Spirited Away, and then we'll get to Kiki's Delivery Service. We have the Blu-ray steelbooks ready to go.
I did watch Poncho.
Ponyo.
Or Ponyo, sorry. Ponyo, not Ponyo.
Ponyo's pretty cool.
Poncho's another one. Yeah, Ponyo was good, man. The animation looked great.
I liked
Story
it
was
too.
fun.
I haven't seen Kiki's Delivery Service since I was like, probably like 6. Like, it's been so long. That movie came out in the 80s.
Okay.
And eventually I want to check out Grave of Fireflies because I've heard nothing but
that's their first
excellent things about that.
Studio Ghibli's first movie they ever did.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
I think that's 1980 or 1979 maybe.
Wow.
Holy crap.
Did not know that. Because I heard like it's like a depressing watch for sure. It's a really serious movie.
A lot of their movies have deep themes.
Because
they're enjoyable for that reason.
Yeah, because even though Ponyo was a kids movie and it was pretty lighthearted for the most part, it did have some of those like more like adults elements too at times, like where it brought up some real stuff, some real issues and stuff too. So, yeah.
Nice. Let's see. Holland is saying hi to Tina, but I don't see, Tiana, and I do not see your original message for some reason. So I don't know if there's another issue here too, where Ryan is saying hi to Swift, or Swift is saying hi to Ryan, but I feel like there Ryan already said hi to Swift, so I don't know how people are knowing that they're in the chat without being in the chat.
There's a glitch in the matrix.
Yes, there's a glitch right now, but hello everybody.
Hello.
Let's see. We got Prince asking if Beau, do you listen to Ozzy or Black Sabbath?
Of course. All I listen to is metal. I was really sad by Ozzy's passing. It's brutal.
Yeah.
One of those ones, and then like a day later, my favorite wrestler of all time died, Hulk Hogan. I'm like, are you kidding me? This is getting ridiculous. I'm getting old. What's happening? Make you feel your age.
It's brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Sabbath way more than I like Ozzy. I'll say that. When he broke off by himself, he's a bit more poppy, and I'm more heavy metal. And Sabbath is more metal to me than Ozzy.
Mm-hmm.
Quick little Ozzy Osbourne review for you.
No, I liked it. That's
Random.
awesome. Yeah.
All right, guys. What do you guys have coming up on your channels?
Oh, yeah, Beau, what do you got, man?
As a matter of fact, I don't have anything planned at the moment. This is me just jumping back in. But now that I get back in, like Brendan and Sam always do this to me. Like I'll be like, I'm taking a break, and then they'll book me in for like 20 episodes.
Throw you in the deep end.
Right. So now I'm back into it again. So I'll probably have something coming up in the next week. I'll throw something out there.
Nice.
I know for me, August 17th, over on Subjective Perspective Collective's channel, I'm going to be, and that's my buddy Dirk. We're going to be talking about the original Texas, or no, I'm sorry. We're going to be talking about, what were we talking about? What was the movie I said? I have that on my mind because,
Oh, was it The Hitcher?
sorry, we're going to be talking about The Hitcher. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So Subjective Perspective Collective's channel, August 17th. We haven't worked out a time yet. It'll probably, I don't know. I'm not sure about the time yet. Maybe like 7 p.m. Eastern, somewhere around there, probably. But yeah, we're gonna be talking about the original, The Hitcher. So look forward to that. And I think that's about it. I know me and Corey and Ashley and Sin will probably do another stream like we did sci-fi movies, we did zombie movies. We've done what was the other one we did? Oh, mystery thrillers. So I think we're gonna choose something else, and we'll go with that. Maybe superhero, maybe action comedies. Who knows? But that'll be a lot of fun too. Yep. What about you, Brendan? Brendan's got a shitload of stuff planned. He's got a ton of stuff planned.
Don't remind me. Yes, I am busy. Beau and I are going to be back again on Monday, not Tuesday, at 7 p.m. Eastern time to discuss Starship Troopers.
Nice.
Ooh, I love that movie.
Yes.
God, that movie's so good.
Oh, we're also going to be on Sean's Horror Corner. It'll be, I think it's the second anniversary of us meeting online. So he decided to do a top 10 count for the year that we met. That'll be 2023. I'm not sure the time, but if you go over to Sean's page, it'll be on there, listed on there. And then me and Beau on the following Thursday will be doing a alien bracket battle where yeah, I am too. I actually was thinking about it today for some reason, trying to figure out who would actually win. So we got a bunch of famous movie aliens that are going to go head to head. This is not based on movie. This is based on who do you think would actually survive in the battle arena.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
So very excited for that. But
see your guys' picks on that. That's got me excited for a couple weeks now. I've been like, wonder what everybody's gonna choose. Like I know my picks, but what's everybody else gonna pick?
I know. After watching Life, I don't know, man.
Oh, yeah.
Kelvin can take it pretty far.
You gotta have Kelvin in there.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
There's 16, right? We picked up.
Yeah, I got 16.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I just looked it up. So yeah, August 17th over on Subjective Collective Perspectives channel. And it's going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern. Sorry.
Okay.
Subjective Perspective Collective. Yeah. I know it's a mouthful, but
That's a tongue twister. Yeah.
it's a cool SPC. Yeah, it's a great name for the channel. It's fun.
Awesome. Well,
And then
thank you guys so
Haley,
much.
your letterbox, right? You tell them your letterbox?
It might be in the description. I know Sam usually does that. It's just my
Mhm.
name. It's just Ali Damati on Letterboxd, which very active on there.
Oh,
And
cool.
on
I'll follow
Instagram,
you
too.
as soon as we're off of here. Actually, I live on Letterboxd. It's like all I do.
Same.
So
Oh, hell yeah. There you go.
Cool.
And I'm Anthony's Horror if you want to follow me
Yep.
on there too, man. What's
Definitely.
your name on Letterboxd?
it's the same thing. It's Critic After Dark.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, cool. Hell yeah.
I'll follow you first, and then you can just follow me back.
Awesome.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for recommending the movie and coming on.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for having us on, man. It's always a blast coming on the channel. And Beau, you're a great host too, great co-host. I mean,
Well,
it's
thank you.
we all miss Sam, of
We do.
course. But Beau, you are an awesome addition, man. You're fantastic. Always fun and hilarious, and you have a great insight on all these movies.
Yes.
Well, thanks. I appreciate that.
Oh,
It
I
was great
definitely
to
second.
meet you face to face.
Yes, and it was great to meet you face to face finally. Yeah.
Yes,
Seen you on various streams.
I know. Me too. I just watched his like a week ago on Brennan and Sam's here on like our Life and Horror.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, guys, that's going to be it for tonight. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Definitely show up on Sunday to check out what our favorites were for 2023. And always remember to stay spooky. Bye, guys.
Later.